Now, then there are some two terms. These terms are coming frequently in this subject. So that's why I'm explaining it earlier. These terms will be repeated 1,000 times in your book. Characters and temperament. Temperament may be less, but character and trait, these terms, two terms will be very, very frequent. Now the term character means unique qualities and judgment like spoken language, religiosity of an individual, and the term temperament means inborn, enduring, and consistent pattern of behavior such as adaptability, aggression, or assertiveness. Now I will explain you in detail. The third term, trait, is not written here because trait is also included in character. Character is a broader term. Trait, it includes trait also. We generally speak character to trait also, and for character we also say character. For any factor of personality we call it as character. So factor and trait together, it is called as character. Now what character is? It's a unique quality of a person. Like I told you, the 1-year boy is able to construct the statement and sentences. So he is a language genius. Means spoken language is his character. The person from the childhood sitting with mother or father and doing prayer for a God for 2 to 3 hours. So 2 to 3 hours of prayer taught him the religiosity, and that religiosity will become his character. The person who has been taught by teacher dishonesty is intolerable, honest person gets value in the society, and the later on the person behaves honestly or try to behave honestly. So honesty is a character. Now these characters can be of various types. Physical character, we have learned in lifespan. Physical character, height and weight is a physical character. Emotional character, impulsiveness is an emotional character. Cognitive character, intelligence or particularly fluid intelligence is a cognitive character. Thinking and reasoning, cognitive character. Social character, honesty or dishonesty is a social character. Spiritual character, wisdom. Wisdom is a spiritual character. And religious character, religiosity is a religious character. So I hope you got the meaning of the character. Now I will then explain what is the meaning of the trait. A trait, that part is coming again, later on it will come, but I must tell you in brief. A trait is an enduring and consistent aspect of the personality which has influence of genes as well as learning. Particularly genetic effect is more. So genius person, a person is not born genius by chance or by error. Because his parents are genius, he is also born genius. and whose parents are not genius, but the person is genius, there is some kind of genetic mutation, changes of gene in the newly born baby. And that's why the person becomes genius. So genius is a trait. Then neurotic, one abnormal trait, neuroticism. The person is consistently in anxiety, tension, suspicious, passive, not active. So such person might be considered as neurotic. Stubborn. These are all characteristics of neuroticism. Another trait, extroversion. The person is easily mixing in society. The person who is easily adjusting in any odd situation. The person who is immediately and easily able to speak with stranger. The person who can make friendship easily. The person who can talk much more than required, person is called as extrovert. So these are all traits of personality. Trait is governed by genes and learning during the lifespan. The exact technical definition of a trait we'll see later on. So this is character, temperament, and trait. So please keep these three differences in mind, so we will be able to cover our subject faster. So sometimes I will repeat the word trait, sometimes I will repeat the word sometimes I may refer the word character, and sometimes I may refer the word temperament. So you will be able to differentiate it. Now, some definitions are given by various psychologists, experts. We'll study those definitions in short, because this definition we are going to study. We are going to study this definition. एक minute. The definition given by Allport is totally different, but it is true for explaining personality. What he says, personality as the dynamic organization of psychological system within the person that determines the unique adjustment to the person's environment. Now, there are three important words: dynamic organization and psychological system and unique adjustment. Now, dynamic organization is referred to the collective action. Action taken from the point of view of understanding, implication, understanding the result of any action. Psychological system refer to the functioning of our mindset, how our mindset works. And adjustment, unique adjustment refers to a specific action taken by the individual in a given time. Allport's definition is little difficult to understand. We'll study in detail when we'll study the Allport. Maslow's definition is more simple. What Maslow says, Maslow's humanistic theory believed that personality develops on the basis of exploring full potential of human to satisfy basic needs, to higher needs. Basic needs are food and security, and higher needs are self-actualization. Now this is 5-layer model. Now it is reshaped and 2 more layers are added. But in book 5-layer model is given, so we'll study the 5-layer model. Maslow called first need as physiological need, the need for food, security and sex. These are the physiological needs. The second need is love and affection. That is the need for love, the need for association, the need for interaction with each other, the need for staying in group. That is love and affection layer. Third is social needs, needs for respect, needs for performing honest behavior, needs for obeying social system, needs for obeying legal rules. That is social layer. Then fourth layer is self-esteem, in which the person ego is very strong, self is very strong. He considers that myself is more important than others. He become more practical, he become more egocentric, and he gives more value to the self. So here, self-respect, self-identity, self-recognition, self-property, self-health, self-wealth, these are all important in fourth layer. And fifth layer is self-actualization. In a fifth layer, the person understands what I am, what I have achieved, and whatever is mine is not mine. That has to be kept here only in this society. And at the end, when I am going away from this world, I will be alone. Nothing will come with me. And that's why whatever I have earned here, I have to give it to others. I have to pass on it to others. So my wealth, my property has to be given to my descendants, my children. My knowledge, my skill, my expertise has to be given to my student. My respect and recognition and power has to be transformed to the people having the same values, people having the same line of thinking. So that way, a self-actualization results into transferring of anything which you have acquired in this society. That is the level of self-actualization. In short, I told you. Now, enough discussion is done here. And I think we have not considered the time also. 7:10. I think I will stop here for personality. Any question?
Sir, can you explain the dynamic organizations once again?
See, in human mind is a complete neural network, and our mind is set with many psychological phenomena. For example, I have value of honesty to earn money. Okay, and somebody has dishonesty as a value to earn the money. Then I am educated, I understand the law. That's why my tendency will be not to break the law. The someone is not educated, don't understand the law, and either ignorantly or purposefully he breaks the law. I am a person who understands the value of female, wife, and my children. So I give them value, I give them respect, I work democratically in my family. The other side, the other person is totally autocratic. He beat the wife. He do not nurture the children. So these are the various areas, psychological aspect, when it is dynamically organized. These are all dynamic aspects. He has others, he has different for himself, and I have different for myself. So my personality will be different and his personality will be different. It is because of dynamic organization of psychological aspect.